Did you know that in just 51 minutes, Israel killed over 400 Palestinians, including 150 children, in one of the deadliest attacks on Gaza? At 2 a.m., when the world was asleep, Israeli airstrikes rained down on Gaza, shattering a ceasefire agreement once again with US-approved aggression. Once again, Gaza was attacked in the darkness of night. Families asleep in their homes were obliterated in an instant. Mothers searched desperately for their children in the rubble, only to find lifeless bodies. Some were dismembered. Some burned beyond recognition. Right after ceasefire negotiations were announced, Palestinians took a moment to celebrate hope only to be slaughtered days later. This wasn't just a violation of the ceasefire, it was a calculated betrayal. A psychological weapon letting them believe in peace, only to massacre them when they least expected it. Hospitals in Gaza have run out of space, medicine, and even basic supplies. Doctors are forced to treat the wounded on the floor, while the injured beg for pain relief that no longer exists. There are no ambulances left. There is no safe place in Gaza. Israel deliberately targets Gaza's most densely populated areas, ensuring maximum civilian casualties. They bomb schools, refugee camps, hospitals, and even UN shelters where civilians seek safety. There is no collateral damage, these are direct, deliberate attacks on innocent people. Where is the world? The UN remains silent. The US continues to fund and arm Israeli aggression. More than 100 UN resolutions against Israel's crimes have been ignored. No sanctions. No accountability. No justice. As the world stays silent, some voices are refusing to be ignored. In the Irish Parliament, MP Thomas Gould didn't hold back. His words echoed the rage of millions.
I hope Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell the same way them children and their families burned. I hope him and his generals and the far-right government in Israel, that when their God finally brings him to the resting place, that he deserves to burn in hell. Because what is happening now, not alone is it apartheid, not alone is it atrocity and a war crime, it's just horrific.
He called out the genocide for what it is, unlike world leaders who continue to turn a blind eye. Israel has repeatedly violated international law, using banned weapons like white phosphorus, targeting hospitals, ambulances, and journalists. These are war crimes, yet no one is holding them accountable. But despite everything, Palestinians remain resilient. They have lost their homes, their families, their land, but they have not lost their courage. They are fighting against an occupation backed by powerful nations, yet they refuse to be silenced. This is not just war. This is genocide. The world must not stay silent. How many more lives must be lost before the world speaks up? War crimes should never go unpunished. Justice for Palestine. Justice for humanity. Stand with truth. Stand with Gaza.